Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So this is going to be my 2019 EDC, and it is January, so it is a little bit cold. It looks like there's a lot of stuff on the table, but that's because I carry a jacket. I use a jacket every day. Here in the Northeast it gets down to the teens, sometimes single digits. So all the stuff that you see here is not going to be on my complete person, but it will be on my jacket, and of course that's just an extra carrying vessel anyway. So anything that you see here that you're interested in, go down below. You'll see all the Amazon links. I mean, minus the firearm, obviously. You got to go to an FFL for that. But helps out the channel. Go to threereelblades.com. Check out all the knives that I have up there. Really appreciate your support. We'll just jump into it real quickly. So this is the Soe Belt. I think this is not the EDC. This might be the EDC belt. Soe, I love this belt. It has the Cobra buckle. It is very, very thick. I like it so much that I actually bought 3 of them. I have 2 in black and 1 in tan. Excellent belt. Highly recommended. I think this is scuba webbing, but it's an 1.5 inch belt, so it fits all my EDC items such as holsters and mag pouches and that kind of thing, so I highly recommend that. I haven't seen any other companies doing such good work, and they're really not that expensive. So if you have a problem with Soe, that's fine. I'm not promoting their company, I'm just telling you what I wear on a daily basis. Let's start with the wallet. Simple VanQuest. This is RIDF. I think I said that right. REIDF. I don't know. Basically, if somebody walks by and you have your smart cards in there or your credit cards in there, someone can't walk by and scan it, so it has that blocker built in there. Excellent. This is my new phone. I just got an Apple iPhone upgrade. This is the XR, I want to say. Excellent. Also put the OtterBox on there. Just got it. Apple does this thing where they now use the leasing, so you can lease your phone for a certain amount, like 18 months, and then after your lease is over, they're like, hey, we got a free upgrade for an extra, whatever, $30 a month, and you get the new phone. Not bad deal, but again, you know, Apple's in business to make business. So this is my battery charger. It's a big one. This one is, let's see, right there, 13,000 mAh. It has 2 ports for USB, and it does have an LED flashlight. If that's important to you, I don't know why it would be, but if you wanted it, it's there. It's a little bit heavy. I don't carry it all the time. This would either be in my my pack or in my jacket. Like I said, I'm carrying a jacket, and it's important to have your cell phone work at all times, or else the world will collide, and you know, there would be death and screaming, and really bad things would happen in the street. Alright, so this is, I forget who makes this. This is not an Apple product, but it is my earbuds. These are wireless earbuds. I just have this here so I can plug it in, and of course I can plug it into my battery. And what I like about that is if I need to listen to something or watch YouTube videos, I can do that on the fly, again, in my jacket. Also, another simple, lightweight item, just a Carhartt fleet. I'm a big fan of Carhartt. I used to work construction a lot, and Carhartt seemed to be the best of both worlds. It kept you warm, not too warm, but it had that nice outer duck canvas. So like a lot of my jackets are Carhartts, and they just work. So I'm a big fan of that. As far as eye protection goes, these are the gas cans made by Oakley. These seem to fit my head the best. I'm a big fan of them. They do have the protection from the sun. You have to protect your eyes, guys. I know it might not seem like a lot, but if you burn out your eyes, you only have 2 of them, and then you're screwed. So if you don't want to walk around blind for the rest of your life, get a good pair of sunglasses. I used to use the Oakley blades. I don't like the blades because they would compress on my temples and give me bad headaches. So I was not a big fan of that. Still rocking the Suunto Core. Big fan of that. There's nothing to say about it. It's a military watch. Well, a lot of people in the military use Suunto Core watches, basically because it has all the features that you need. It lights up in the dark if you need it to. This has time, date, barometer, compass, altimeter, and it has not time zones, but you can use a timer on there if you like. This was a semi-new edition. I had this for a while. This is my Fitbit. It's an older model. They make newer ones now. They're almost like watches now. You could also use an Apple Watch if you want to. And this has the sensor in the back, as you can see there. And what it does is mostly it keeps track of your heart rate and the steps, and it's supposed to be like one of those workout gizmos. I don't have a problem with it. I think that for me, like I went to the doc and he's like, yeah, you know, your blood pressure is a little bit high, so I use that to monitor my blood pressure, you know. And if I go on a run, it's great, it's convenient, it tells me how far I went, that kind of thing. And you can Bluetooth it to your phone, so that's really cool. I like that. Keys, no big deal, just regular old junky keys. But what I like about this one is I have my little Recon 1 Tanto in miniature. So if you watch my other video, Cold Steel makes this. If you watch my other video, I had the Spear Point, which I carried for an EDC, and this is kind of cool because it's a neat little thing, and if I need a very small cutting tool, at least I have that on there. And it's also a very cool conversation piece, so I'm a big fan of that. As far as personal protection, I go with the Glock 26. I do have a Glock 19 and a Glock 43. The Glock 26 seems to fit me the easiest when I use appendix carry. I don't always carry appendix. A lot of times I carry at the 3 o'clock position. It's more comfortable to me, but I've been getting some weird sciatic nerve pain, and I've been carrying a lot of appendix carry because of that. So what I've been doing is I can shoot. I mean, it's basically the same gun as the 19. The magazines I use are the +2 base plates, so that's 10, that's 12 rounds, plus 1 in the chamber, that's 13 rounds. Plus I'm able to get all my pinkies on there. All right, I get all my little piggies on there, and I can shoot this gun very, very well, especially even at 25 yards, not a problem. This is a Glock 19 magazine. I do have an X grip on there. I don't always carry the X grip, but if I wanted to carry this gun in Glock 19 fashion, I can, because what the X grip does is it gives me a little place to put my pinky, and now that gun is locked in there, okay? Carrying spare mags, I usually carry one spare magazine, whether it's this one or another 10 or 12 rounder, okay? I don't have a problem with it. A lot of people don't carry a spare magazine. It's too heavy, too bulky, they don't want to. I don't usually carry something that has a magazine holder or pouch. I have done it in the past, but what I'll do is I'll just take this and just throw it in the jean pocket and call it good. Now, it's not the fastest reload, and tactical guys are probably screaming their heads off, but it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. That's just my opinion. I haven't really changed anything on the sights. It's just a regular, you know, Glock, I think it's what they call it, Glock MH3s, made by Trijicon. It's the OEM version of the Trijicon sights. That's all it is. All right, nothing special there. Great little pistol. I've carried it for a very long time. I carry Spear Gold Dots, 124 grain. These are devastating rounds in 9mm, so I highly recommend those if you're looking for a 9mm round, 124 grain Spear Dot. This is the Galco, I think they call it Super Tuck. It is made of like a velvety leather. It's not like the regular hard leather. It's a very cheap holster. It's not very expensive. The clip itself is plastic, but again, it has this little hook right here. See if you see that hook. That hook's excellent around the belt. All right, it just clips right in there. And again, like I said, I'm wearing a if I carry this appendix carry, which I just started doing it. It's okay. I'm not awesome at it. It's not super comfortable, but with the leather holster, it seems like it's a little bit more comfortable than if you carried a Kydex holster. Kydex holster outside the waistband, no problem. Inside the waistband, it might be a little bit, it might dig into your skin, and this seems to do very well. Now, I would not do a class with a leather holster inside the waistband, because once you pull it out, the leather holster collapses. All right, so there's a little bit of a difference. If you're going to reholster, you should take your holster out, reholster your gun, and then holster it inside your pants, unless you want to shoot your boys off, and I really don't want to shoot my boys off. So Glock 26, highly recommended, or Glock 19, same thing. Sometimes I carry my 19, just depends on where I'm going, but that seems to fit the bill. It's got 10+1 or 12+1 rounds, and it fits Glock 19 and 17, and if you wanted to, the Glock 33 Happy Stick. Okay, so it really depends on how crazy you want to go, but excellent pistol overall. That is a Gen 4, sorry if I didn't mention it. Next thing I'm going to talk about is flashlights. This is my Streamlight ProTac 2. If you've seen this before, you probably, if you've been watching the channel a while, I'm still rocking this thing. And the reason is because it's a super lightweight, convenient flashlight. It doesn't have all the bells and whistles. It has a little bezel ring cap up here, so you have to be a little bit careful. So if you're trying to do some type of night shoots, I don't like the fact that you can flip through. You go high, flash, let's see, high, flash, and then low. I'm not a big fan of that, but I just like the one button in the back, tail cap, high, off. That's it. That's all I want. It does come with a clip. You can take that off if you like. There are a lot of different options if you're interested in flashlights, but that just seems to fit inside my jacket very well. Okay. Regular Bic lighter, no big deal. Chapstick, and I have my space pen, which I have lost the little clip. I don't know why that thing always falls off. Has anybody had a space pen that the clip never fell off? Because it always falls off. But these are great because they write upside down anytime, anywhere, any place. So they're really good. They write in the cold, and I'm a big fan of that. So that will fit inside my jacket. Excellent. When it comes to knives, all right, I just got this one. This is the Spyderco Resilience, I think it is. I think this is the Resilience. This is the biggest one of the line, and it's a 4-inch blade. It's made in China. It's not the best steel, but I started breaking it in when I first got it. I changed the clip. The clip comes either way, and in my thought process, I like to carry 2 knives. This is the Bug Out. This is an excellent knife. This is S30V. This is about a 2.5 inch blade. It has the polymer handles. It's super light. I don't even feel this in my pocket. That's how light and small it is. And just as a size comparison, all right, this is a little bit weightier. This is double the price of this. Okay, so Spyderco makes these as budget options. This is what I would consider to be more of a combat knife or a large knife to do very large tasks, where this is more of an EDC blade. So people might ask, why would you carry 2 blades? For me, I always do like a pairing. I think that if your firearm goes down and you need something to protect yourself with, I don't think many people would stick around for this. Also, it has a lot more reach if you need to do, I don't know, maybe you're stuck in the woods and you need to make a bear cat trap. What do I know? Just something that's big enough or long enough to get very heavy duty jobs done, where this would be a little bit more difficult. It would take you longer. Even if you had to, you could probably baton and make fire sticks and traps and all that other stuff with a larger folding knife. Okay, I wouldn't recommend that beating on this too much, but I like to have a large knife option. So that's the Spyderco. And then this one is the Benchmade. I like the blue. I'm a big fan of the blue and silver. Access lock is excellent. It has all these nice little accents on it, like the anodized blue thumb studs, and nice pocket clip, doesn't rip up your pocket. Excellent blade. I'm a big fan of this. Again, this is just my EDC. You know, I always I try to pair a big knife with a little knife, and it seems to work best for me. Also, if I wanted to, I can hand this off to somebody if they needed a knife and they need to use it. Obviously, I would get it back instead of handing somebody this knife and people are like, are you insane? Why do you carry such a big knife? I could avoid that whole conversation by just handing somebody a little knife and be like, here, cut that box open, let me make sure I get it back. All right, that kind of thing. And then of course have my dinosaur slayer on my side. All right, this is the Leatherman Sidekick. I've had this for a very long time, and this usually rides inside my jacket. I don't carry it because it's a little bit heavy. I don't always need a multi-tool. Okay, you can augment a multi-tool for one of the knives if you wanted to, if somebody's, you know, same reason, but these two go inside my pocket. So this is in my right pocket, this is in my left pocket. Okay, this is appendix carry, this is in my jacket. So I kind of have a cutting tool or a tool in every one of my pockets if I need to. All right, what's cool about this is it has the spring tension in here, so you can use this as a regular pliers with one hand, which is extremely helpful. It has a whole bunch of tools in here. If you need a file, a saw, a can opener, what else you got in here? You got your pliers, you got your Phillips head, flathead, and I have used a multi-tool for fixing things. So this is a larger blade, and then on this side is the saw, and I think that's it. All right, so I used to carry the Leatherman Wave, and I still have one at work, and I have one here. I also have a whole bunch of Swiss Army knives that I used to carry, but you know, for the compact size this is, and it's square, it's almost the size of like a Glock magazine. All right, so if I wanted to, they also come with a pouch, so if I wanted to I could wear it on my belt. But when I go out, I don't want to feel like I'm Batman. I just want to be comfortable, and like I said, a lot of this stuff resides inside my coat, so once you hang your coat up, half the stuff on the table is not even here. Now, another thing that I started carrying recently was medical kit. I don't always carry medical kit, but I made this little medical pouch myself. It has very heavy duty rubber gloves. These are the ones that come all the way up to the wrist. I think they use them for like NBC or chemical, so they're very, very thick. H&H bandage, and over here is a quick clotting sponge. Okay. This is small enough that I could put it inside my jacket. Like I said, I have a Carhartt jacket. It carries like a ton of stuff. It's almost like a backpack. And I carry a couple Rat's tourniquets. I know there's a lot of people that don't like these Rat's tourniquets, but in my opinion, something this small is worth carrying rather than leaving your bigger tourniquets at home. Now, that being said, I do have this kit in my backpack. All right, this does have a cat tourniquet in it, and again, these plastic bags, you can buy them on Amazon. I'll put the links down below. And in here has a little bit more, so I have an Israeli bandage, Clotting Sponge, H&H bandage, and again, those big blue rubber gloves. Something like this is great for a cargo pocket, but not necessarily to carry every day. You can see the size comparisons here. Okay, if I was able to put a tourniquet inside this bag, I would, but I am not able to do that. So I just carry them like this. They're quick access, and it's not always about GSW. It's not always about gunshot wounds. A lot of times you're going to run into somebody like a car accident, and if the guy's limb is off, do you really think he minds what tourniquet you're putting on him? As long as you're stopping him from bleeding out, I'm pretty sure he's going to give you a pat on the back and an attaboy and thank you for saving my life. Now, I live in a major city, so help is only minutes away. I mean, literally like 3 to 10 minutes. All right, you just got to stop that bleeding until the medics get there. That's all you have to do. All right, so with that in mind, Rat's tourniquets works out pretty good for me, and like I said, they're small and they're convenient, and I'd rather have them on me than not. Now, I have a medical kit in my truck that has the soft T. I have them at work that has soft T, and I carry one in my backpack, which is the cat tourniquet. So I have multiple options of tourniquets. I think a lot of the stuff that you're going to run into is probably going to be mostly a accident or someone got hit by a car kind of thing than GSWs, but at least have some type of kit on you. And again, this is not just for you, it's for your family. So I have Boo Boo Ouch kit inside my truck for my kids. So if, you know, if they fall down, scrape a knee, you know, bust up an elbow. You know how kids are. They fall on anything. They will fall on luck if they could. That's how it is. They just fall everywhere. That's pretty much it, guys. I think I covered everything. Yeah, I don't think I forgot anything. I'm sorry if I did. But go to 3riverblades.com, check out all the stuff you got up there. If you like videos like this, please like, subscribe, hit that little bell button on the side, and check out all the links below if you are interested in any of the stuff. It helps the channel out. Thank you very much, and be safe.